Said I've never been so scared.
Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster, two names that echo throughout the glitzy corridors of Broadway. But what if I told you their harmony on stage hid a different kind of melody off stage? This isn't just another celebrity gossip story. It's a tale that weaves through the heart of Broadway with whispers of forbidden romance. So buckle up as we peel back the curtain on a secret that's been hiding in plain sight. Hugh, a celebrated performer known for his charismatic presence. Sutton, a star with a voice that commands the stage. Together, they were the dream duo of The Music Man. But behind the bright lights and standing ovations, a different story was unfolding. One that's got Broadway insiders talking in hushed tones. And it's a story that might just change how you see these two stars. Rumors began as a low whisper, barely heard over the roar of the crowd. But this is more than just the story of two star-crossed lovers. There are always others deeply affected when it comes to any affair of the heart. Let's take a step back to look at what were once very happy times. Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness's connection once seemed unbreakable. They met on the set of an Australian TV show back in the early 90s. Love struck fast and hard, leading to a whirlwind romance. Soon, wedding bells rang and a family was formed through adoption. Two kids, Oscar and Ava, completed their picture-perfect family. Hugh's rise to stardom was meteoric, a journey from down under to Hollywood's A-list. Deborah Lee, meanwhile, stayed more in the shadows, her career taking a different path. Did their diverging paths create a rift in this once golden couple? Or was it the relentless spotlight that slowly dimmed their once bright love? Now, let's turn to Sutton Foster and Ted Griffin. Their story began with a spark in 2013, leading to a hasty walk down the aisle in 2014. Sutton, a Broadway sensation, Ted, a Hollywood screenwriter. On paper, a match made in artistic heaven. But beneath the surface, were their lives as harmonious as their professions suggested? They adopted a daughter, Emily, bringing a new dimension to their union. But as Sutton's star continued to rise on Broadway, Ted's career was more behind the scenes. Was this difference in their professional lives a silent player in their marriage? Or were there other more personal undercurrents at play? It's said that every marriage has its secrets, its unspoken truths. For Hugh and Deborah Lee, were those secrets buried under the weight of fame and time? For Sutton and Ted, was it a tale of two paths slowly diverging, unable to find a common rhythm? What we see is only the surface, the performances meant for the public eye. But then came The Music Man, a turning point, a collision of two worlds. Hugh and Sutton sharing the stage, sharing moments, sharing something more. Was it just the magic of Broadway that brought them together? Or was there an unspoken connection waiting for the right moment to ignite? Their respective spouses, Deborah Lee and Ted, left to navigate these new waters. What were their thoughts, their feelings, as rumors swirled and whispers grew louder? Did they see the signs, the subtle shifts in their partner's eyes, or were they caught off guard, blindsided by a story they didn't see coming? In the dance of love and marriage, steps can become misaligned. Rhythms can change. Hugh and Deborah Lee, Sutton and Ted, four lives intertwined in unexpected ways. The truth of their marriages, their struggles, their joys, and their sorrows. It's a tapestry more complex than any stage production could ever capture. So, as we ponder the mysteries of Hugh and Sutton's relationship, let's not forget the stories of Deborah Lee and Ted, their journeys, their dreams, their own tales of love and loss. For in every rumor, every whispered secret, there are human hearts at the core. They say the truth is often hidden in plain sight. And in this case, the clues were scattered like breadcrumbs for those who dared to follow. Hugh and Sutton, a pairing that seemed too perfect, too synchronized. Was this merely exceptional acting or something more? Broadway insiders have been whispering about this open secret for months, and we're here to connect the dots that everyone's been missing. Let's rewind to the early days of The Music Man. Hugh and Sutton sharing the stage, the spotlight, and maybe, just maybe, their hearts. But what about their spouses? This is where things get complicated. Hugh's separation from Deborah Lee, Sutton's unchanged marital status, their on-stage romance certainly seems to have spilled over into real life. Those special moments the two shared on stage appear to be much more than great acting. On-stage giggles, lingering looks, were these just part of the show? Or were we all witnesses to a real-life unfolding love story? And then there's that Memorial Day celebration in 2022. Both families together, sharing laughs, memories. But what did it all mean? But there's more to this tale. Sutton's sneaky Instagram post, a happy family picture, but was it a cover-up? And Hugh, across the ocean, filming Deadpool 3 and writing a memoir full of big bombshells. What secrets could this memoir hold? Could it be the key to understanding the true nature of his relationship with Sutton? Now, let's dive deeper. Sources say Hugh was enthralled with Sutton from the very start, following her around, treating her like the star of the show. Was this just professional admiration or something deeper? Sutton, on her part, seemed absolutely giddy around Hugh. Their connection was undeniable, but what did it really mean? It's a story that's as complex as it is intriguing. Two stars, both married, finding something in each other that was perhaps missing in their lives. But at what cost? Hugh and Sutton's respective marriages, their families, were they casualties in this offstage drama? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? The whispers, the rumors, the hidden glances, it all adds up to a narrative that's as compelling as any Broadway show. But unlike a scripted play, this story's ending is still unwritten. Will Hugh and Sutton find their happily ever after? Or will this just be another tale of star-crossed lovers destined to remain apart? So, I turn it over to you, my fellow sleuths and Broadway aficionados. What do you make of this tangled web of love, fame, and secrecy? Is this just idle gossip, or is there a truth here waiting to be uncovered? Share your thoughts, your theories, your insights, and let's unravel this mystery together.